As council members, we are often asked to explain what exactly council is. We're no strangers then to talking about what we do for council, but what we don't often get to talk about is what council has done for us.
You don't even need to be on state council yet to realize that the whole experience is going to be life-changing. For me, I first realized it when I sent in my application that I was taking on this whole new mindset. And then you get on council and there's this moment where you, just one of nearly 90,000 youth, suddenly become the face of those 90,000. And that moves you. I've never really realized just how important 4-H has been to me. I grew up in and through 4-H, and now my year on state council has really opened my eyes to the true depth of my time in this program. I met more people in 1 year than I ever thought was possible for me, and I shared my 4-H story time and time again, and I only continue to add new chapters to that. I learned how I work as a leader and how I speak and how I listen, and I have never been more conscious of how I can improve and more confident in my abilities than I am right now at the end of my year. Because of my year on state council, I see my future completely differently. And throughout this whole past year, I've had a constant sense of purpose, and I know that is something that is going to resonate with me for the rest of my life.
I have often said that the 4-H program made me who I am today, but I had no idea how true that would be by the end of my council term. I have grown so much over the past year that I don't think the terrified kid answering fishbowl questions at state days would recognize who I've become. This experience has been incredible, and the effects on me will stay with me far into the future. I've been pushed far outside my comfort zone, and I've gained the confidence and quick thinking to handle anything life throws at me. The networking opportunities I've had have introduced me to an incredible variety of people, including individuals in my chosen profession. Best of all has been growing and working alongside this incredible team that has become my second family.
When I look back at my first day on council versus looking forward at these last days on council, I know that the girl that I am now wouldn't even recognize the girl that I was then. At State Days 2017, I was scared out of my mind and incredibly shy. Looking forward at State Days 2018, I am confident. I feel confident in everything moving forward. And I think that that's the single most tangible way that council has changed my life. As cliche as it sounds, council is such a life-altering experience, and I am so grateful that I was able to go through this year in a program that truly promotes personal growth in a way that not many others do. Council has been such an amazing experience, and I absolutely wouldn't trade it for the world. I'm so thankful for this year and for all of the ways that I have grown and been changed throughout all of my experiences.
Over the years, I have heard many people say that something has changed their life, whether it be a person, an organization, or an event. I always thought that these people were being dramatic, over-exaggerating the changes that were caused. Recently, however, I was reflecting about the past year that I have spent on state council, and I came to the realization that this is an organization that has changed my life. Not just in the small changes such as better time management or improved organizational skills, but in that it has shaped me as a human being. If I were to travel back in time and visit the version of me that had yet to apply to council, I doubt I would recognize her. The change is visible in the way that I carry myself, the confidence with which I speak. This wasn't a change that occurred overnight. It just happened so slowly that I didn't even realize what was happening. I wrote a speech early in my council term on what 4-H meant to me. I was told it was a good speech, but it just lacked emotion behind it. Recently, I was asked a similar question, and it was then that I felt the change. I felt my eyes light up and a smile cross my face as I gave this person their first introduction to the 4-H program. That's how council has changed me. It has given me the opportunity to advocate for something greater than myself, to be a representative for the more than 90,000 4-Hers across the Commonwealth. It has given me a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, one that I will carry with me for the rest of my life.
I am so incredibly grateful for the year I've spent on council. The team has become definitely my 4-H family, and I love them very dearly, and I will miss them a lot. I've also enjoyed all the different places we've gotten to go and the different people along the way that we've met, and the things that we've gotten to do is truly unique to being on council. What I've learned is definitely organization and time management. Before council, it was something I really struggled with, but being in this position forced me to get better at it, and I think I have. I've also learned a lot about professionalism and how to talk to strangers and make conversation with them. It's a lot easier now that I've been doing it all year. I've learned a lot about the 4-H program. I thought I knew about PA 4-H, but until this experience, I now feel like I know a lot more about the wonderful program. And I also learned a lot about all the hard work that goes into the state events behind the scenes. I've attended them for so long, but now I really know all and appreciate all of the hard work that goes into making them a success. All in all, I would recommend this to anyone that loves 4-H and is willing to dedicate and put the hard work into it, because it really is an experience like no other. I will miss it a lot.
They say you don't notice a good thing until it's gone, and as my term on the 2018 State 4-H Council comes to an end, I've had time to reflect on the past year and see all the things I've learned and how I've grown as a person. State Council has taught me numerous things like responsibility, communication, public speaking skills, and timeliness, but it has also taught me how to be a better 4-Her in a way, and how to express my love for a program that has given so much to me. 4-H has allowed me to create numerous friendships, gain several opportunities through travel and learning and teaching, but it has also helped me find people who love to learn as much as I do. I cannot express how much State Council means to me and how much the 4-H program means to me.
State Council has changed my life in so many different ways that I could honestly write a book about it or talk to you all day. So I'm just going to talk about two of my favorite reasons. So my first is the ways that it changed me that I wasn't expecting. So I was expecting to learn more about 4-H and become a better public speaker because I knew I'd be getting experience with that. But I didn't expect things like becoming a better driver because I was driving all across the state for events. And my second reason is the connections that I made. I got to meet so many awesome people this year. People from all across the state at the PA Preferred Banquet, and especially the state FFA officers. I enjoyed getting to know them and getting to learn more about their organization. And also my team, because homeschoolers typically are considered people that don't have a lot of friends, and that can be true sometimes. I have a lot of friends that I'm not very close with, so getting to know my team and knowing that I had 7 people that I could rely on at any time was absolutely amazing, and that was honestly the best part about being on State Council. But I'm so glad for this opportunity, and I really recommend it to anybody because State Council truly did change my life.
So this past year on council, I definitely have found myself growing into the person that I've meant to be. Between doing council and my freshman year of college, finishing that up, I've really blossomed. I have far more confidence now. My leadership skills are better, and I'm definitely embraced myself far more than I used to. I don't have to hide anymore who I really am. I embrace it now, and I think that's definitely thanks to council and just the different things that we do to really build each other up. And honestly, I have always loved 4-H, but this past year has really shown me that it is a powerful organization, and it's really helped me do great things, and so many other people do amazing things. It has so many opportunities that I didn't even realize until this year that though they were things that you could do, but really the power of 4-H is definitely there, and council has really inspired me to continue on my journey and make the best better for everyone. So yeah.